And here we are. Here we are. Thursday night football. The Cowboys versus the Saints. This probably seemed like it was going to be a really exciting matchup last year, but right now, not so much. The Cowboys, they look like they're going to stomp them. They look like they're absolutely going to stomp them. So far, we got Geezer, Luke, and Kirsten in chat. Glad you all could make it. Yeah, the logo looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, that actually, the logo was made by Kirsten at request and at very rushed. I told her to make it look as terrible as possible, and I like to think that she did a very good job of that. So, hire her for all your graphic design projects. I still have to get you money for doing this one, Kirsten. Oh yeah, here, here we are again. Now, I'm not quite sure how I feel about this game. Like, my head immediately tells me, like, the Cowboys, Dak is back for them. They have been nothing but, powerful this year. He has made all the difference. And even with, the refs working against them with the Raiders game and, all the injuries of, Gallup and Cooper, that they're still going to have an advantage. They have a very powerful offense. Tony Pollard, I think, is going to make a great splash for them in the run game. That's assuming that the Saints' defense can actually pretend to know what it's doing. Yeah. That's what I was going for, Geezer. Looks like I made it myself. Doesn't it, though? Yeah. Like I said, we specialize in the jank. We are all about the jank here at Another Stupid Sports Show. It is, I'm basically piecing this together with like 3 different programs that should not work, and manually adding in all the scores as the game goes on with a paint program. Cowboys 8-4-1 would be the most favorable outcome, IMO at least. Yeah, I think I could live with 8-4-1. Luke's trying to give me a halftime raid. Oh dear. Oh dear, this could get dangerous. Very, very dangerous. But I think if anything could save the game for the Saints, that is going to be the fact that it's going to be a new quarterback in there, Taysom Hill. And, well, he's currently fighting off an injured foot. And I don't know how much that is going to limit his mobility or his throwing ability. But hopefully they can confuse everybody enough that they can get some work done on the Cowboys' defense. Now, we know that the Raiders were able to do a lot, and they've been inconsistent as hell. And it's just going to be, I think this is going to be an interesting one. Really is. Like, the Cowboys are currently the best team in the NFC East, according to record. Thank you, LSJ. Glad you could stop by. But as of late, they have not been playing the most inspiring football, to be honest. The fact that they let the Raiders run all over them and they weren't disciplined enough to cut down on the penalties. Oh, he said happy birthday to you. That's awesome. Wahoo. Yeah, it makes me worry about them a little bit and gives me the thought that the Saints have a glimmer of hope, even though they're like most of their offense is injured to heck and back. But we can never really count out Sean Payton for scheming up some kind of trickery to make things a little more interesting than they have any right to be. I hope you all are doing well, sitting comfortably, and have some nice refreshing beverage to pop open so you can enjoy the game. Hopefully this doesn't explode all over me. I am going with some classic kvass. This is a Eastern European drink that is made from usually rye bread. And it's somewhere between, I'd say, like an Arnold Palmer and a light beer. completely legal for those under 21 to buy. Mm. Yeah, he does scheme up a way to blame refs post game. Yes, Kelsey Parks is in the chat. Hooray! I'm doing well. I had a fantastic day. I got so much stuff done. I even slept, and that's already tough to do sometimes. But I knew I wanted to actually earn the stream tonight, so I've been doing like chores and all this other stuff around the house. I reorganized my entire monitor setup and untangled all the cables, and had to fight my Roku for like 30 minutes because it thinks that I'm trying to pirate the game. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid. Oh man. The pizza party did happen, huh? And one of my favorite things that I did in high school for the short time when I worked at a pizza place is that I would get deliveries sent to my high school for lunchtime. Even though we were technically out of the delivery area, they recognized my number and would bring it to me anyway. So I would, for about a good year, I was bringing people pizza at lunch. It was probably the best lunch period I ever had. But anytime you can get pizza in school, that is great. Totally worth it. Oh, there is Dak Prescott conducting the orchestra that lives inside of his head, all smiles, even though he is in the Superdome, recently submerged out of the water yet again. Oh, man, I feel so bad for New Orleans fans. Like every time the city gets hit, it's almost a guarantee that they're not going to be playing any home games for at least a month. I don't know if any of you were paying attention during the Hurricane Katrina debacle where they completely lost all the home games for the season, and next year when they came back, pretty much everybody was cheering for them because it was such a big deal that they finally had a home game again. Foster Bond just stopping by. Thank you very much. Hope that you enjoy the game, or at least it's very not boring. And I'm guessing that most of you are going to be over on Tom's stream, which I understand, He is the bigger draw. He has, higher production value and a quicker wit than I do. But, that's cool, man. We're doing different things. He's trying to be taken seriously, and I'm sitting here drinking bread soda. So, bit of a gap. Bit of a gap. All right, well, best of luck with the attention on two tabs at once, Geezer. That can get a little tricky. I've learned that after doing 3 of these streams is that I have to like manage where my attention is going at all times, and also where my face position is, which is weird for me. It's almost like I've never really worked on camera before. And there's Trayvon Diggs dancing and probably doing some sort of TikTok dance with one of the other defenders. Oh, Liam Sports and Entertainment has arrived. Hello, Jimothy. Glad you could stop by. I imagine I won't see you much, but hey, I'm at least glad that you made your presence known. I am doing friggin' fantastic. Oh, that's the other reason. Because we have reached, finally, December, the holidays, and all the goodness that comes with it. I have started on my holiday baking early, and I made fudge. So I'm going to be snacking on that. I muted Tom for the first half. For the second half, I'll mute you, but I'll come back if the game reaches a big moment. Then it'll be all eyes on you. The loyalty is appreciated, Geezer. Very much appreciated. I realized I did not bring a knife to cut this. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Man, fudge is like one of the easiest desserts to make. There's only like 6-7 ingredients. You don't have to worry about a specific temperature for it. It's easy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the one thing that will let me imitate some sort of MLG Pro gamer style is this chair. Put a happy face under the Saints since we're all rooting for him. Mm. I think I can do that. Oh, that won't do at all. That's much too skinny. We gotta thicken that. We gotta make it thick. Thick, boys. Absolutely thick. There we go. Perfect. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh yeah, this turned out real good. Um. Oh, the Cowboys one. It's not technically Comic Sans. It's some other font that I don't remember the name of, but it has a striking resemblance to it. I couldn't find Comic Sans in this program right away, and I was kind of rushing to make this because I wanted to get all the technical stuff sorted out of the way. So I just picked the most childish looking thing I could for the Cowboys name. At least the Saints looks, somewhat prim and proper, like it's about to, damn you to hell for thinking about touching your palms. Oh, yeah. Ooh, 3 minutes to kickoff. Fantastic. Well, at the very least, I hope it's a fun game and not another turnover-laden mess like the Ravens-Browns was. I literally did die during that game. Uh, Geezer, if you check out the thumbnail again at some point for this stream that I added in Cowboys versus Saints in proper Comic Sans. So don't worry, I'm thinking ahead on that front. I just like to mix it up for these scoreboards, just to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, very true. It is turnover mess. We get more wee wee goosey poosey. Yeah, you can ask any of the mods. I was broken, absolutely broken. Like they were concerned that I was like going to pass out at certain points. It was it was bad. I know. Oh yeah, yeah, 65 subs. It's not nice. We need 4 more and then it will officially be nice. I know my jokes. I know how these things work on the internet, but I'm amazed that I'm up to 65 subs. I did. I did. I'm trying to, earn my profanity. I've kind of relied on it a bit too much in the past. And, it's always been one of the things I feel that you really have to earn a good S bomb or an F bomb. Like, it's supposed to be like the have the most loaded emotion in that word possible. And so that way people are really know that you're serious. And our good friends Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are back. Joe Buck looking like he's, devolving into his final lichdom form. And Troy Aikman, well, that's just Troy Aikman. I have nothing more to say about that man. Put that away for now. I realize that I have absolutely no idea how many people are watching. Screw it. No big deal. But I guess this is a good time as any before we get started. That first half sponsor for this game tonight is our good friends at Legal Coffee. the Mexican instant coffee that is 99.5% guaranteed not to contain crystal meth. Find it in your local grocery stores, or if you don't, beat somebody up and steal their canister. It will be worth it, believe me. This was an 8:20 start, right? I mean, I wanted to try to get as close to that as possible with a little bit of intro time. Oh no, not another suicidal fish. Oh geez. Oh. I think I'll save my own fish horror story for another time when probably for a moment that is more like sad and tragic because it was just me being absolutely dumb and kind of cruel. Hello, Logan. You have it on suspicion that I may be raided. Oh dear. This could get ugly. Well, we'll do our best to manage it. You know, as my mods, I am counting on you to, keep things semi under control. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't really been doing this long enough to have anything that is officially banned, like the turtles or the baguettes. Oh. No, I miss. I'll take your word for it, Geezer, because I kind of shut down all the social media as soon as I've been going on live for these things. I just don't have the focus to check on it. Ooh, looks like the Saints are going to start with the ball because the Cowboys deferred to the second half. Zerline, the magic man that he is, kicks, and we are on our way with a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 25, and out comes the magic man himself, Taysom Hill. Let it ride. Like, if anybody starts throwing out racial epithets or asking to grab my pussy or something like that, then time them out. But anything else, we'll keep it pretty loose for now. All right, here we are, 1st and 10. Taysom is going to throw, and he connects with a pass. He completes a pass. All right, well, that's a victory for him so far. I think that is a great start for them to Traquan Smith for about 6 yards. Be 2nd and 4. Be from there. 31. Oh, don't do this to me now, Pat. I actually pulled up the rosters this time so I could pretend. Yeah, we're good on mods for now. Oh man, what a throw! He just threaded that through a defender's hands. Completed to number 81, Nick Vanette, the tight end. That'll be a fresh set of downs for the New Orleans Saints. They're coming out. Yeah, number 55 for the Cowboys went up for that. Van Der Esch, and he just missed picking that out of the air. Well, hello, true North Packers fan. Yeah, we'll just ignore him, Geezer. We'll just ignore him. Taysom gets pressured up the middle, and the Cowboys bring a lot of people up front, and they will lose 3 yards on that pass play. 2nd down to 13. That was I'm not going to fail to pronounce that last name. I gave up mispronouncing last names when I took a break from rideshare. Also, go Pack Go. Yeah. You're just saying that because I'm wearing my Lions jersey, aren't you? Yep, 2nd and 13 from near the 41-yard line. Oh my God, they're going to run the ball. Well, they'll get a couple of yards on that one. from Mark Ingram. But it's going to be 3rd and long. I mean, they've done all right getting up to midfield, so they're going to be able to pin Dallas deep in their territory with a good punt. But let's see if they can get a little more going. Larch. Birch. Sorry. Had to, Luke. I'm sorry. And that's going to be the end of the series. They will lose 6 yards. The play that gets blown up in the backfield, and they are already bragging. Curse crossing his arms. Oh yeah, they are definitely Cowboys are definitely getting the horns tonight. Absolutely. Thank you, Logan. Punt is away. Be caught at the 15 and brought up to about the 23. Not bad. That'll be some decent starting field position for them. And out comes the man of the hour, the walking dude, the grown man, Dakota Rain Prescott. There we go. Getting some nice devil horns there on Cowboys. Yeah. If they want to enforce taunting on me, they'll have to catch me first. Yeah. I have to admit, Rain's actually a decent name. It's one of these newer names that I'm actually kind of cool. That I'm actually okay with. It's like a nice variation of Ryan. I don't know why it works for me. Then again, I am also old and, completely out of touch with what is going on. I can't even tell you the name of a single Doja Cat song. So that really tells you how much you should be listening to me to form any opinions about things you have. Of course. Why did I think any differently? That they wouldn't try to put as many commercials as they possibly could in this thing. For God's sake, please don't watch Joe Millionaire. Please. We do not need reality TV getting brought back for another dumbing down of our collective consciousness. I was there for the first one, and I don't believe we have recovered since then. Yes, the Dallas Devil. Yes, I drew them myself. I wanted to be doing these with a Wacom tablet, but Paint 3D is so primitive it doesn't accept Wacom inputs. Oh, and there's some pressure getting to Dakota. He's going to have to run for it. Completes the... Nope, does not complete the pass. Well defended from behind. Incomplete to be 2nd and 10. Ooh. Looks like the Saints front four might have Prescott on the run through part of this game. I like that. Which vintage moment is that, Luke? I have a terrible head for dates sometimes. And Pollard, they have that well covered. He barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Be 3rd down and 10. I'm having more fun with this than I have any right to be honest. Prescott is hollering at the line, wondering why he hasn't gotten any more shoe deals in the past 10 minutes. Out of the shotgun. Pressure coming. And another well-defended pass. Incomplete to Brown, and the the Cowboys go 3 and out. They don't even advance a yard down the field. Wow. Oh, the Rodgers to Rodgers Hail Mary. Oh, yeah. Glory days. Well, they'll pass you by, glory days. I don't know why that song came to my head. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, keep up with the pooping, Logan. It's good to be aware of how your body is functioning so that you can know things have really gone wrong when it stops doing the things it normally does. Flag. Oh, we had a kicking team player out of bounds. He'll get a 5-yard penalty. It's not too bad from what I've seen if they can, keep up some of that same mixing of plays, find the holes in the Dallas defense. We've seen that, there are some holes to be found. I think the Saints have a decent shot so far in this game. ASPS. This Saints team gives me a terrible headache. Yeah, they have been inconsistent, to say the very least. I was hoping that they would like end up 10-7 this year because, at least Jameis Winston is battle tested and looked like he had, gotten it together a little bit, but losing Breeze seems to have done a number on this team. Kind of sad. Oh. Oh, they raised the flag on the wrong side of it. 4th and 15, they will re-kick. And Venomous Viper is here. Hooray. He'll be run back at the 20. He ends up diving for the 29-yard line. I think he really wanted to rip off a big run, but there was just too much traffic coming down towards him. Give Deontay Harris credit for trying, but he made it interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Luke, I don't even know what just happened. I can't even remember where I was 20 minutes ago. It's okay. Geezer mod of Jim B's ASPS. Another stupid show? Another stupid porch show. Hey, I will gladly take that. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Venomous. I would be pleased if Taysom were to succeed as a quarterback, but I thought they had a pretty good thing going with him as basically the Swiss Army knife of the team. It made their offensive setups unpredictable because he could be doing anything. Like he could be coming around for a reverse and then they just lateral it back to him and he throws a pass downfield. Yeah, we don't worry about spelling here, Luke. It's not a high priority. Eh, Geezer, you're doing fine, man. It can happen to anybody. Oh yeah. Ah, we're gonna Yeah, the stupider this stream can be, the happier I am with it. Uh, oh, Alex Firo, welcome. Oh shoot, Dark Thunder is here, and so is Tom. Oh dear. Oh dear. No Bud Light, Jimmy. I'm taking a break from the beer for a little while. Instead, I've got kvass. I think you might like it. Pre-raid raid. Wonderful. Wonderful. And go with your heart, Eric. Go with your heart. And they get about 4 yards on the ground from Ingram on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 5, depending on how generous the refs decide to be. As we know that you have to bow down to the irrefutable rule of the Zebras. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time. I'm a little quiet. All right. I'm sure I could fix that. Give me a moment. Meanwhile, Taysom does Oh my God! And now, no, that would have been great. Looked like he was throwing it away, but Stills almost got it. Is be labeled incomplete. As a shame. All right. So it's going to be about 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. We haven't totally already confirmed that we're rating totally not a thing. Absolutely not. I have no idea what's going on. Nope, 3rd and 6. Taysom will be out of the shotgun. It looks like they're going to try to bring some pressure to freak him out. That is what they try to do. And he gets a nice pass on the run into Cowboys territory for our 1st down. Great job. Catch by Humphrey on that play. They just completely ignored him. No, the 2 Dallas defenders ran into each other. That's wonderful. Absolutely. Oh, 66 subscribers. All right. There we go. And now we have 1st and 10 from the Dallas 40. Mark Ingram gets the handoff again. We'll maybe get 4. Once again, depending on the generosity. I know. How did you randomly find my channel, Dark Thunder? Amazing. Yeah. Who knows? Subscriber counts are wonky, and I'm not paying attention to them. I'm not paying attention to them until we get to the magic number. Second and 6. 2 backs in the backfield. There'll be another handoff to Ingram, and he gets taken down. We'll lose 1 on the play, and 27 is skipping for joy like the happy little man that he is. Like, oh, Papa, I'm dancing so beautifully. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. J-Ron Curse, you skip around. You are the happiest little lad in the Easter parade right now. It'll be 3rd and 8. Oh my God, it is 69. Groovy. 3rd and 8. Taysom back in the shotgun. They're only going to rush 5 this time, and he lets loose again. And Brown gets away with shoving him in the back this time, but it's kind of also uncatchable. Now we'll see what they decide to do, because they're kind of far into territory. They can't. I'm not sure how good their field goal kicker is this year. They might decide to try for a long one, but I think they'd be better off just punting and trying to pin them deep. Go to raid here with my unloyal followers before Tom can. Oh, they're going to go for it. Field goal attempt. Let's see how this works out for them. 56-yard attempt from Brett Maher. Oh, he is going to miss wide right. No good, no bueno. Oh, no, she never said that, Jimmy. Sadly, she never did. Saints turn the ball over on downs. It'll be Cowboys ball when we get back from this break. Yeah, not even close. I think it had the distance, but the aim was just terrible. And I haven't had to change the scoreboard yet, which, makes me a little bit happy, but, I also am a child at heart and I enjoy doing all the drawing. So, oh, so you're the 69th subscriber, Dark Thunder. No. Feet costs $500. That's the price, Jimmy. Why do the Smiths say who? Why do the Saints say who dat? I think it might be. Honestly, I have no idea. I think it might be, some sort of acknowledgement of the Cajun accent, but beyond that, I could not tell you. Yeah, Jimmy is here. Yeah. Yeah, I know you weren't here for it, Jimmy, but on my very first stream, which I had to do at the last minute on Twitch because YouTube wouldn't verify that I was a real person, a couple of the viewers got figured out what my PayPal was and sent me money through that. I didn't get 500 bucks, but oh, subscribed and liked, did you, Samuel Sanchez? Thank you. I'm just glad anybody shows up to this thing, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like they've kind of lost their identity. Having that big gun that can really murder people with downfield plays doesn't really exist for them anymore. But here we are. Cowboys will have it from their own 46. Great starting position. Dak and shotgun. And that was some great presence there by number 85 to get open with some decent coverage on him. Noah Brown. That'll be 2nd and 1 coming up. Neither. Neither, actually. I'm a Lions fan. Yeah, I just thought I'd wear it tonight anyway, for the heck of it. I do plan on streaming the Lions-Vikings game this Sunday on Minnesota Vikings Man 28's channel, so if you all feel like tuning into that, it should be something. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We have accepted it and in some cases embraced it. And Dak goes back to Brown again. He's going to be inside the 40 now. I would say the 38. I kind of haven't been paying attention. I'm shocked. Oh, damn, this is really good. I gotta go back and get this again. Yes, I've heard that a number of people will be cheering for my team this weekend, but not like an enthusiastic way, just sort of like the tots and pairs level of cheering, I think. Saints completely stuffed the run there. Good job keeping Elliott from getting anything on the ground there. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Forcing the Cowboys to beat them through the air. And from what we've seen so far, it looks like the Cowboys are definitely going to be up to that task. Yeah, we'll be... Oh, and Pollard will be brought down Short of the first down, at least 2 yards. Great open field tackle there. By what the heck was his number? I completely missed it. It was 43 for the Saints. Well, they're going to go for it. Marcus Williams saved it for now. And looks like they're going to try to. And they miss it. He overthrows number 88. Oh, C.D. Lamb. Wait, C.D. Lamb is playing? But they turn it over on downs. Wow. Incredible. In-freaking-credible. Like, the pass was behind him. He could have caught that, but wow, this is going to be an interesting game. 5:11 left in the first quarter, and wow. I love it. I love it. The game is actually interesting. Yep. Yeah, who that thinking they can compete with us? I know. Who would have thought that the Cowboys' first 2 positions would be a 3-and-out and a turnover on downs? Well, this is why I said I thought this would be an interesting game. Interesting. Not necessarily good, but interesting. Like the same way that, you know, somebody talks about a hobby that they enjoy that you find really distasteful and quite possibly might be illegal in a couple states, you say, oh, that's interesting. Let's see, Shifty. As a 49ers fan, you hate the Cowboys, but them winning is a little better for playoff seeding. Well, thank you for showing up, Shifty. Glad to have more people in the channel. I think go for, like, actually, I'm trying to think what the 49ers record is right now. Because depending on how the 49ers rest of the season would go, you know, if it's strong, I would say, if you think that they're going to finish strong at the end of the season, then I would say, you know, root for the Cowboys to lose. Yeah. How small a part of you, Luke? Like, maybe the size of your nose, one of your fingernails, you know, a molecule of hair. 6-5. Well, here's my thinking. I would say root for the Cowboys to lose, because then you don't have to play these sorts of games, and then just root for your team to win for every single game that's possible and to put up a good fight, because it's much less stressful for a fan if you don't have to be rooting for other teams in order for your guys to get into the playoffs. There'll be a run that will gain 2 on that first play. That was Taysom Hill doing the running. Root for the Saints despite Scooter, and there's also that philosophy. Oh my gosh, a Liam Sports raid. I'm moving up in the world. Yeah, moving up in the world. 2nd and 7, fakes the handoff, gets the pass off, and swatted away by Brown. Incomplete, intended for Smith. Not bad. I mean, I do give him credit for trying to test the secondary, and Brown seems to be, you know, not getting called for anything, and that was some great defending. He just swatted the receiver's hand forward to keep him from completing the pass, so it just like helped him spike it over the net. 3rd and 7, still on their own 38. Hill in shotgun, he's got people in his face, and receiver slipped on the field, and that play falls apart. Incomplete. Callaway could not recover in time, and it looks like they're going to punt away, because I don't see them going for it again on 4th and 7. It's okay, Shifty. It's totally all right. I do not need to preserve any memes on this channel. None at all. That's not what we're about here. I'm not sure what this channel's identity is yet, or even if it has one. Punt from Gillikin is away. It will be fielded at the 5. Actually fielded at the 5, run up to the 10, and he will get punched down at the 20 by number 48, JT Gray. And now we break for another series of commercials because that is what we do here. Must sell, sell, sell all the time. Every moment, money must be made. That is the most important thing. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I can't believe it, but I can believe it at the same time, Booker. You know, you understand? Oh, shoot. Holly's in the chat. Hello, Holly. Glad you could stop by. Hope the day has been treating you well. As we wait through interminable commercials and talking ducks giving financial advice to Deion Sanders or whatever the hell's going on right there. And we wait for somebody to score so I can start changing around the drawings on my jank scoreboard. Yes, thank you. Thank you. This is specially drawn for today's game. Now, 1:25 Pacific time does equal 3:25 Central. You're right about that, Shifty. Now, and Tree has said more about AB than I would ever care to in my lifetime, but then again, he actually had to deal with him on the Steelers, so of course he had to talk about it. It was such a big issue for them. But he's one of those people that I wouldn't mind if he just went away quietly and like lived on a mountain somewhere. Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not going to NFT this. I don't. I'm not going to be. I'm not going to participate in that. How do I feel about Dan Campbell? Well, I think, even though they haven't won a game, that I've seen a difference in the way the players play. Honestly, it seems like they have more energy, that they are focused a lot more on the field. And I take the words of Jimmy Johnson a couple weeks ago that, he is changing the culture, and that is what matters. That the Lions were just seen as, irrelevant and mediocre and not even worth thinking about. But, he's made them believe that they are a team that is worth being considered. And I think a lot of people also forget that Jimmy Johnson was 1-15 in his first season with the Dallas Cowboys. So Pollard will maybe get 2 on that run, be 3rd and 7, while a couple of the linemen have a stare down in front of the referees, and Fox tries to pick up more of your tracking information with the sweepstakes entry. Yeah, honestly, that timeout stuff I think could happen to anybody, especially some coach who's not paying attention or tries to throw everything on their pockets onto the field instead of a challenge flag. I'm not naming names, though. Here we are, 3rd and 7. Prescott backs up into the shotgun with Pollard to his left. You looking downfield? Oh, and he gets Amari Cooper, who makes a great run and catch down to the 35, 34-yard line. Oh, they're going to put him at the 36. Great. Good for them. Finally, some signs of life. That'll be a Cowboys first down. Well, I better make sure I have my proper colors prepared and ready, just in case we have to change this drawing. Yep, 1st and 10 from 36. Number 17 currently in motion for the Cowboys. Fakes the handoff to Pollard. He's got some people in his face, and he ends up just throwing the ball into the dirt to relieve the pressure. Incomplete. Yeah. Giannis would be a decent wide receiver, I think. Yeah. Thanks for dropping it, Geezer. Trying to leave some of that shit out for, the stream. Keep it a little bit of an oasis. Oh, I definitely must have missed something. 1st and 15. Oh, 2 penalties on the Cowboys already. Nice. And it'll be an easy pass to number 86, Schultz. We'll get back most of that penalty. Be 2nd down. And 8. Let's see. Oh, missed tackle, which will result in Lamb getting real far down the field and getting brought down about the 1. Yep. Yeah. Gallup just provided a natural screen for the against the defender, allowed Lamb to go all the way down to the right down to the 1-yard line. That was a good play. Do I have any notifications? Dang it, Luke. Come on. Does he get the toes in? Nope, they call it touchdown. He got those toes in for Gallup. It's a hell of a catch. Yep. Oh, yeah. Great presence right there. Got both feet in. Touchdown. And here we go. Now, what kind of line are we going to be drawing here? All right, have good dinner. Have a good dinner, LSJ. You line up for the extra point. Zerline nails the extra point, so it'll be 7-0. Yep, there we go. I got a $2 donation from Luke Birch. Okay, fine. 2 ears and a pinky toe. Very small. Thanks for the clarification, Luke. I appreciate that. No, Geezer. Geezer, food is definitely more important than some jackhole on YouTube, no matter how pretty his scoreboard drawings may be. Yeah. So, LSJ, are you impressed? I know I am. A minute to go, and finally there is somebody on the board. Touchback on the kickoff. Saints from the 25 again. Yeah. I've seen that happen so many times this season of a quarterback getting their finger injured from smacking on a defender during the follow-through. It's an unusual injury, to say the least. And now Taysom's got a splint on, and hopefully... Oh, cha-cha real smooth. On the Saints. Oh man, Ishii is here. Yeah, the Cowboys is supposed to be a demon face. Depending on your view of Satan, it's, you know, evil, good, bad, or independent thought. You know, whatever lubes your crankcase. Wow, fantastic grab out of the air by Johnson. Get up near midfield. That's the kind of thing that the Saints are going to have to do if they're going to pull this out, is just scare the hell out of them. Catch them off guard. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Luke. I do appreciate it. Yeah. 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 True North is right. The 49ers are starting to look good. They're starting to look like that team that we were all afraid of in the preseason, which I'm glad to see. A little more excitement in the NFC West is always fun. I'm doing good tonight, Ishii. Had a great day. I've got some fudge with me. I also have other goodies as well that we'll get to later. Huh? Oh God. Like, his neck went in a funny, funky direction as he was being rolled, just like not in a pleasant way, not in a chiropractic readjustment sort of way. Ugh. Hey, Booker, someday you may upgrade from a cardboard box to a crankcase, but in the meantime, you know, decorate that with as many cool and interesting magazine pages as you can. You know, Sharpie a whole bunch of dicks on the wall, and you know, keep all your important stuff in a bag that only you know the location of. Yeah. I don't know why Mark McCarthy still has a job, but I do not want to pretend to understand how things work in the NFL, because then I'd have to think more about it, and I don't want to do that. Running play does not work. He'll maybe get 2, probably just 1 on that play. Not much luck for Ingram on the ground so far. They have they have their running game pretty well stuffed in the front line. Yep, I know I'm getting old when I recognize the music that gets played in the TV program interstitials. If any of you ever get a chance, look up a classic soul funk band called The Meters. They have been sampled a number of times by hip hop and rap artists. They make just simple, solid, head-nodding grooves, and I'm pretty sure you can find a lot of their stuff on Spotify or on YouTube if you look around. The Meters. You'll thank me. Oh, Ishii recognizes the Meters. Yeah. He will do whatever Jerry Jones tells him to do. They're drinking buddies. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jerry is the constant star of this team. Everybody knows that. He's the one that everybody focuses on and calls into all the radio shows to bitch and moan about whatever is happening in the NFL. We all We all acknowledge it. We all just have to live with it. Mhm. I'll be honest, Ishi, I never try to assume, you know, what music people know because everybody has different experiences and exposures growing up, from the music that their parents listened to the radio stations that they grew up in, to like what market they grew up in, you know, region of the country or country itself. Yeah, we got two here. Yes, me as well, Booker. So I never go out of the way to assume that anybody's going to recognize the some of the same stuff that I will, or even recognize any of the bands that I grew up with. You know, they're back finally for what is probably going to be one of the last plays of the. Or did they already finish the first quarter? I don't know what's happening. Yes, they did. It's now the second quarter. It's 2nd and 8. Everybody's going different directions now. Hey, always good to keep those horizons broadened as Hill's pass gets batted down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 8. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, one of the originators. It is. It is a very, very. I could go. I'm not going to go on about 60s music. I got to focus on the football game. Hill's going to run for the first down, slide and take out a defender at the legs. Be the ball at the 40. Football where you can still go cleats first and not get in trouble. Country, heavy metal, rap, etc. All right. I've got a trying to think of something of a band I could challenge you with, Logan. Hmm. Nice pass completed to Harris. He'll be brought down after an 8-yard gain. Not bad. Not bad at all. 2nd and 2. Oh, 2nd and 1. They were generous to him. Um, I'm not trying to like challenge your knowledge, Logan. I'm trying to think of one that you would like, that maybe you'd like or could appreciate, that's outside of those genres that you mentioned, and that'll be a run for our first down. Picks up about 6-7 yards on that play. That was Ty Montgomery. Nice job. So the artist is called Phantoms versus Fire. And the best way I could describe it is sort of more like ambient electronica, but with more realistic instruments mixed in. So it sounds like it was studio recorded, and that'll be touchdown for Humphrey. Good job, Saints. You're on the board. Woo! Ah, man, prog rock has its place, man. You know, it's not one of my favorite genres, but I like it, I appreciate it, and I can. And I don't try to look down on anybody for liking it, because that's just stupid, man. You know? Saints are on the board. Now I have to redo my scoreboard. In a way, I'm sad, but also kind of happy. Nearly has a blocked extra point, but it's through. Saints are on the board. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah. All right. Oh, no. Let's see. Oh. I've heard of Dream Theater. I haven't I haven't ta- I haven't gotten into them too much, but I recognize the name. Let's start up a new note here. Dream Theater. And what's that you mentioned? Alan Walker. Okay, Logan. All right. Since 1986. Ah, that'll be. See, that's going to make it interesting because a lot of the prog rock that I know is from the origin of it in the 1970s with Emerson, Lake and Palmer and Yes and all of that crowd. Ah, so nice to see the Saints on the board. I'm proud of them. I knew they could do it. I see. Ah, whew. Nice. Perfect. Oh yeah, ELO. Yeah, those guys are like I'm not a very big fan of them, but I can appreciate what they do. I don't know. It's there's just something about them that occasionally rubs me the wrong way, and I still don't know how to describe it yet. So I'm gonna kind of just drop it there. But saying I don't think ELO's bad. I don't hate them, but they're not quite my thing. But they are good. Let's see. Images and words. Okay. New Orleans is gonna kick off, and this will be another touchback. Start for the 25. Hooray. All right. I'll look around, man. I'll look around at those, Booker. Thanks for the recommendations. Dan Quinn cannot pull off a backwards baseball cap. It's not working. He looks like he's 4 beers in during a co-ed softball game right now. First and 10 for the 25. Dak fakes the handoff, and that will be a pass for Lamb. Missed tackle means he will get shoved out at about the 40, I want to say. That's what happened. That's what happens when you don't stop immediately. Those yards after the catch kill you every time. Oh yeah, Avicii. Yeah. Yeah, no, I liked some of it. I liked Avicii's stuff, all that I had heard of it. Oh, and Pollard is going to kind of squeeze through, get a couple of yards to be up at the 48. Nice. What premiere of the new lyric music video from Guns N' Roses? Ugh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dak's looking for Pollard first, but we'll end up getting that to Oh, totally missed who that was, but it is a first down for the Cowboys. We'll get about 10 on that reception. Oh, Malik Turner. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Man, I'll be honest, I take Jane's Addiction over Guns N' Roses every time. Hand off to Pollard, and he will not get anywhere. Maybe a yard if they're kind. Yeah, Jane's Addiction, the band. Yeah, like their debut album, Nothing Shocking, it does not sound like an 80s album at all, even though it came out in 1988, which shocked the hell out of me. 2nd and 9. Flea Flicker back to Prescott, who is getting chased and will end up having to throw it out of bounds. Could not get Gallup on that route. Ugh. Oh, now we got a flag. Probably for roughing the passer. Wait, what? Oh. It's holding on the Cowboys. Fantastic. Oh yeah, man, that one will, once it gets in, that song never leaves your head. It's a great song. But, definite earworm. 2nd and 19, they're back in their own territory now. Schultz will get about 9 on that play, maybe 10. They've gone across again to the 41. And Geezer, there's a channel that you could check out called Todd in the Shadows. He does this series called One Hit Wonderland, where he looks at a lot of one-hit wonders from a number of decades of music. And he does have an episode on Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Right Round, I believe. 3rd and 9, Dak in the shotgun. Ezekiel Elliott to his left, 4 receiver set. And he will only get 3 yards, Gallup, and be short. Some nice defense. Here comes the field goal unit. Hooray, 4th and 5. Let's see what they decide to do. Because you never know, they could decide to be sneaky and pull a fake. I mean, I don't know how adventurous Dan Quinn ever was in any of his coaching decisions, but... Oh, 55 attempt versus Zerline. And he gets it. Nice job, Zerline. It'd be 10-7 Cowboys. Yeah. Isn't me, but have you ever heard the song Hey Jude and not thought that Paul McCartney hitting those high notes is basically Steven Tyler's voice throughout his entire career? Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. It's like if you listen, it's always weird to go back and listen to Dream On, just because his voice on the verses is just so much different from what we're used to in like the 80s and the 90s. It's not as wrecked by all of the drugs. Sorry. Anyway, 10-7 now, Cowboys over Saints. We got a game going. All right. What the heck? We'll put in some angry little eyebrows. Because he's an angry little devil. Honestly, it also might just be might be a consequence of vocal technique because the part because where he's going with his voice, like that can produce a lot of very similar results. Oh yeah, now we're trying. Now we're trying. Yeah, much more blues rock. You can kind of hear the blues a little bit more in their later stuff, but they very much leaned in a pop direction afterwards. Yeah. Because my parents were actually DJs back in the late 60s and early 70s, and they saw a lot of artists live. They told me about seeing Aerosmith live and getting booed to hell until they played Dream On, and as soon as they finished, people cheered. They tried to do another song, and people booed them off the stage. Like, that was the medley of their greatest hit at that point, and it was the only one that people would listen to. They did not want to hear anything else from them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my dad nearly escaped serving in Vietnam. Ended up waiting out the whole thing in the Panama Canal Zone. He's essentially Adrian Cronauer from Good Morning Vietnam. He did Armed Forces Radio there as well. Zerline kicks off, and it'll be another touchback. Me? I was born in the early 1980s. Yeah, I know. It's the magic of whatever this camera does. I don't know how old I look. I've given up trying to figure that out. It's easier if you take the hat off because then you can see all the thinning hair up top. But and a nice run by Deontay Harris. Gets 3 yards. But didn't get tackled. I know. My dad was born in the mid 80s. Yep, there it is. I think my knees just filled with fluid reading that sentence. Let's see. Write that down. Seasons of Wither. Well, 2nd and 7. Hill and shotgun, and that handoff does not go anywhere. They had that snuffed out. They'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 8. Oh. Just out of curiosity, Booker, when did you see them live? Because I gotta imagine it was a different feel, like if you saw them like in the 90s than like the 2000s or the 2010s. 7:51 left in the second. Taysom back to pass. He's about to get hit. Nearly picked off by Diggs. Doesn't happen, but it'll be 4th and 8. They're going to have to get rid of it. Oh, 2000s, 1990s. Okay, that must have been a... Yeah, so that'd be about the, prime comeback years from when Alicia Silverstone was their big selling point in the music videos. Okay, a little bit younger than me. All right. I know, we're climbing up, 73. Oh yeah, no, they were... Diggs is returning a punt. And now he reverses field to get away and will get brought down to 31 and gets his helmet ripped off in the process. And he's got a big grin. Must have been enjoying himself. Good for him. That backwards baseball cap is still not working for you, Dan Quinn. Still 10-7, 7:32 left to go in the game. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I remember seeing the Run DMC collaboration on MTV. That was a big part of what brought them back, was that. Well, So far I appreciate that this game has been closer than a lot of people thought it would. Everybody thought that the Cowboys were just going to stomp all over the Saints, but the Saints defense has done a lot to keep them in this game. It's just going to be needing more from Taysom Hill's arm and maybe his legs to get anything done. Oh, nope. No, you don't. Cat was just about to eat fudge. Hey, Zach. You have just arrived in time for cat humiliation. Yes, this is Angie. She is the angry Chargers fan of the household. She hasn't had a good couple of weeks, as you can imagine. Yes. Yes, I know. You don't like it when I'm the one who's giving you the attention you don't want. Yes, Chargers have fans, Booker, and she happens to be one of them as she shows her butt to the camera. And runs away. I better move this fudge to another safer place. Away from curious cats who want to poison themselves, apparently. Yeah, she... Sometimes I just do not understand this cat. Yeah, that's exactly what she did. She moved the camera because you were talking about the Chargers, Booker. All right. First and 10 from the 30, a play action, and he gets hit as he throws. That was one solid shot to Prescott. Incomplete pass, second and 10. Like perfect tackling for him. No way they're calling rough for the passer on that. Essentially, Booker, essentially. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why, Geezer, that's the same way I was very general about my, kind of the same reason I was general about my birth year, because, I don't want a lot of my information floating around there. Oh, and Elliott will pick up 3 on that play. All right. Getting psyched for that, Zach? Hey, at least you get to be there for the game and the splendor that is Ford Field and the cuisine, I think. Oh, the Cowboys player down. Dalton Schultz is down, and I cannot tell what could be injured based on the way he's laying on his back like that. Could be any number of things. Hmm. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh, first batch of fudge of the Christmas season. Oh. Hour on the field, an hour to wander. Cool. Dream Theater, Metallica, Aerosmith, Police. Nice. Yeah, Ishii, you missed Angie. I'm sure she'll come back at some point when she thinks that she needs to bother me again. But, don't worry. You can catch it on the replay. Oh, God. Let me see. In my live show list, I have managed to catch U2, Rod Stewart, Bob Dylan a couple of times. Tower of Power, I've seen play live. They were a lot of fun. Let's see, Andy DeFranco, I have seen live. Bare Naked Ladies, a number of times. Moby, Fatboy Slim. Prescott gets sacked at the 26. Nice job there. It'll be 4th down. If they're going to be smart, they'd punt it away. Yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid of what Amazon knows about me. I try not to order too much through them just because of that, and also because of their business practices, but you know, that's a different story and a different broadcast. Kick fielded at the 20, and he will get out about the 33. Decent return there for Harris. Oh, I got lucky with you too. I got to be on the ground. I got to see them on the ground in my freshman year of college. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I've seen Live and Jane's Addiction. Got to see them for free because I won a radio contest where I correctly spelled the last name of the lead singer of Live. Yes. I saw the IB Giants live completely by accident my sophomore year of college. I got invited randomly to the TLA in Philadelphia by a friend of mine who was in the animation department, and great run there by Griffin. Get close to the 1st down, and they might be Giants. So much fun live. Like, they were screwing around. I didn't recognize a single song that they played because I wasn't very familiar with their catalog aside from the hits that, you know, crossed over. But they just had such energy. People were having so much fun. They blew off a confetti cannon after the first song, and it was just all uphill from there. Loved it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Boston, you got to respect. You know, especially for how the lead singer put together that song as Ingram busts across the 40 and we'll get down to the 31, but there is a flag on the play, so I think that's going to be holding and bringing it back. Mm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll be honest, Drake does very little to impress me. Maybe I just haven't heard the right song, right album by him, but hmm. 2nd and 11 now. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Play action, and Montgomery will get his legs taken out from him at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. Oh, the hotline bling? Is that what that is? I don't know. Yeah. No, but empty backfield for the Saints. Taysom in shotgun. Is that caught? Caught by Smith. He has yardage. 1st down. Move the chains. Nice job. Like, he blocked out Diggs Smith blocked out Diggs very well on that play. Made it impossible for Diggs to get a hand in to knock anything out of position. Very nice job. Saints got some life in them. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, just a reminder. While we've got some time here and Taysom is figuring out what his plan in life is and throws an incomplete pass to Montgomery, our first half sponsor for this game is Legal Coffee. The Mexican instant coffee, 99.5% guaranteed to not contain crystal meth. Oh, I should have bought more of this stuff. Ah, is tragic, but hey, at least we got a game now. Saints are moving down the field, and I'm pretty sure everybody expected Hill to just like fall apart. Uh oh, oh, that is awesome! A great tight end screen, and he will be down inside the 30. Vanett just rumbles after three guys got through to chase Hill, and it's the undoing of them. Yeah, this is just me screwing with the advertisement sheesh that people, pull on these sports shows, especially Benchwarmer Brew. I fully expect Legal Coffee to serve me with a cease and desist one of these days, but until they do, I'm going to keep doing it. Be marked down at the 26. Well, Diggs does not get the interception there. Jumped right in front of Stills, but could not complete the catch. 2nd and 10. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a DraftKings code. I don't like to advertise it too much because, I have a small audience, but I'll tell it to you after this play. 2nd and 10. Taysom looking for a pass. Oh, nearly had it. They're going to call that a pick? How? Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, okay. I thought Curse was the other player, but yeah, that is a great interception by Curse. Gets both feet in, has control of the ball. Good job to him. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, my draft. Oh yeah, because True North asked. My DraftKings code is OBITEME. Once again, that is OBITEME. You know what? For that interception, let's give this guy a little goatee there. Yeah, I think he's earned a goatee with that. Oh yeah, that's looking real nice now. Yeah. Yep. You got it right, Booker. If it doesn't work the first time, just keep entering it. First and 10 for the Cowboys from their own 5. Elliott will power up to the 8.5-yard line. Oh, Saints call timeout. I think you're catching on, Booker. The 2:13 left. They're going to get the 2-minute warning. Cowboys still have all three of their timeouts. It's just a matter of can they move down the field. Dak and shotgun with an empty backfield. Oh, damn. Nice catch by Gallup. He got to the 25 with that nice sideline catch. Prescott was on the run, was in danger of getting hit again, and yeah, just drag those toes. Very good job. Hey, Kirsten. Well, I did after the 5th time. Oh, I'm having far too much fun. Yeah. If anybody asks Booker, that is my DraftKings code. This is actually my custom one. It just says Jim B on the back. Yeah. I'll be honest, Booker, I don't think I would ever take a DraftKings code. And as I'm not really into gambling much myself, and I wouldn't want to, it's, same as Tom, I wouldn't want to advertise it. I would never use it, so I wouldn't want to advertise it to other people. It's why I advertise legal coffee, because I regularly drink this stuff. By the way, best serving suggestion, don't boil the water take the water all the way to boiling, like get it like just underneath. It doesn't completely kill the flavor. Yeah. What? I'm like, yeah. Oh, I miss my face. The simpler days when you could just slam people by not including them in your top 8. You know, make your web page ugly as hell intentionally. Could find new bands and new music to listen to. Ah, good times. Noodle salad. Yeah. Yeah, face space don't care. They have no love. Or are they officially meta now? As I've seen in that weird paintings come to life and frighten the children with an unintentional acid trip commercial that they've been running. Oh yeah. Them and Livewire. Just for halftime. I got a special package from my mom for the holiday. She sent me a tin from the popcorn factory, so getting down with that a little bit. Yeah. Napster was incredible. It's how I picked up all those singles that I was head over heels for as a youngin'. Dak and shotgun, and yeah, Elliott will barely get 1 yard on that pass play, but he does get out of bounds, stops the clock again, 2nd and 9. Oh yeah, anytime you can piss off Metallica, that is a good day. You have done well. Oh, all right. 2nd down 9. Elliott blocking to his left, and looks like Schultz is back in the game. Good to see. Picks up maybe 4 or 5. 3rd down and reasonable. Yeah. That's kind of sad about Metallica. Does anybody else think that the offensive coordinator for the Cowboys looks like the class snitch? Just like the guy who's ready to rat out anybody who's screwing around in the back of the room. Dak alone in shotgun. And great pass to Lamb. He will get knocked down at midfield. Perfect placement by Prescott. He's in a great position, and now they'll be on the 49. Clock continues to run, 1:26 to go. Prescott passing again. Has time, and great breakup on that play by number 23. Lattimore for the Saints. Be 2nd and 10. Wow. Oh, 5 yard holding penalty on the defense. Automatic first down. Yay. Wait, who was it that outed Amari Cooper? Oh, fakes the handoff. Pass gets batted at the lane by 21, who's making up for that holding penalty on the previous play. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 1:18. Nice. Oh, the one that looks like the snitch. Oh. Instinct. Pure instinct over here. Second and 10. Elliott goes out, and Cooper will get taken down at the line of scrimmage. For that pass, doesn't really gain much. 3rd down. Now, can they do something here? So far, New Orleans' defense is not making it easy for them, which they're going to have to keep doing if they want to have a chance to stay in this game in the second half. Clock running down. Dak waving his arms like just don't care. They bring the pressure. And who is that penalty on? Of course, pass interference on the defense, number 29. Spot of the foul, first down. Even though that pass was like full 3 yards away from where Cooper was running. But hey. Oh, Jesus. I remember that Revolution X, that awkward, horrible, like FPS arcade shooter game as Schultz picks up a first down at the 19 on another wonderful pass. 23 seconds on the clock now as Dallas takes their first time out of the half as they figure out what they want to do. And once again, for all those who are still here, I don't know who is right now, but thank you for just hanging out, showing up, just vibing with me, with the popcorn and the fudge and whatever the hell all this is going on the screen. Yeah, I guess they want to win. Ideally. Yeah, we're pretty chilling here, Kirsten. Pollard will get knocked out of bounds at the 18. 22 seconds. Oh, you sense a Grossi in the force, huh? Raid incoming at halftime. All right. Everybody batten down the hatches. This could get ugly. Very ugly. 2nd and 9. Oh, Schultz hold on to that, fighting the defender for possession, but he gets it. Another first down, move those chains. We'll be out of bounds at the 7. Hooray. Hey, Hunter. Glad to see you. Glad you could make it. Hope you've been enjoying the game. This has actually been, I'd say, an enjoyable game to watch. Like, it's been close. It's been contested back and forth. And that interception is going to hurt the Saints after that great drive that they made down the field. Prescott going for the corner of the end zone. Nope. Too far out for CeeDee Lamb. Incomplete. Down to 10 seconds. Oh, he just got home. Yeah. depends on your definition of selling out. I mean, you could probably rightfully call, Grossi and Pernas sellouts for accepting that, DraftKings sportsbook sponsorship, but it's kind of a necessity because they're doing it on their own and they need that income stream to, make a buffer in case the donations or the ad revenue isn't working out. So harder to call internet personalities sellout unless they're going really, really hard commercial. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, True North. If you saw in the corner down here, this logo is also designed by Kirsten. Yeah. Grossi doesn't have another job anymore, so he's got to, make the cash wherever he can. I don't begrudge him for that at all. But that could send me on a whole rant about fracturing media platforms. But meanwhile, it's first and goal, and how'd they end up back there? Must have been a penalty I missed. Ezekiel will step out of bounds at about the 19, stop the clock again, 4 seconds to go. Oh, 16. See, this is how professional I am. I don't know where anybody is on the field. And Prescott comes out. They're going to just let Zerline beef up the score before they go in at halftime. My finest, worst work. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Booker. 34-yard attempt from Zerline. Easy. And that is going to be a 6-point game at half. All right, let me update the score again. Being careful not to erase the immaculate eyebrows that I made. I'm really proud of this. Wasn't sure if I was going to do another devil face, but it just seemed right for the Cowboys. Yep, there we go, 13-7. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, True North. It is a different media landscape right now, and people on the internet gotta squeeze out the dollars wherever they can. Oh boy. Well, honestly, I think the Saints still have a chance in this game. I really think they do. Raid incoming. Oh hell. Oh dear. All right. They are here. For le Grussy Pussy. Yeah, I don't look the way I expected, Ron. The years have been weird. Yeah, who is this? I don't know either. Tom Bombadil, you have the walnuts? I do not have the gold, unfortunately. Yeah, I do speak, but I thought I would have a moment for the French national anthem. It's a Lions jersey, Draco. Oh, you know me? It's neotic. I don't know what a B-shaped face would look like, to be honest. So where do you know me from, King Thriller? Yeah, we're all kind of sorry about the Lions. It's okay, Gary. KGM, Kitty Goes Meow. Yes. Ah, the turtles. No, that they are my team. I am a Lions fan. I don't know who Ninja is, so I can't answer that question. Well, well, Lookinator, we'll see how the Cowboys do, because I'm wondering, if they're going to be playing in the even be playing in the divisional round, or whether they're going to be in the wild card instead. Dan Campbell, I wouldn't call him a savior. I would say he's like rebuilding from the ground up, kind of like how Jimmy Johnson did with the Dallas Cowboys in the early '90s. Uh, yeah, yeah. At least we tied the Steelers. That made a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. 27 subs from this raid. Nope, no longer stuck. I was saluting for as long as the song was playing. I can't hear it on this playback. I'm only listening to the TV right now. Oh, I've been consumed by darkness for other reasons. I don't need the lines to get me there. You're kidding me. 100 subs. Oh, it's really nice of you all. Thank you so much. You know, we're let's start making some noble a foot shorter. I am all for that. Eat the rich. Ah. Mm. Yeah, doing well out here. Had a wonderful, wonderful night. Chat's been chill. The game's been fun. Like, I'm glad that the Saints are still in it, like with their defense. That's what's keeping them in it. Yeah, 6-1. Oh, well, welcome, Cyber Rider. It's okay. We're a very chill channel. As you can tell by the artistic direction that we're going here, we're not too organized or anything like that. Yeah, this is just a bandana that I threw on. I kind of knew you guys were coming, so. Oh. All right, holding geezer. Yeah, like at this point, Vagabond, like the Lions winning the Super Bowl, it's gonna be like how when the Cubs won the World Series. Everybody's just gonna be glad it happened. There was only so much I could prepare at once, Ron, and baguette was one of the things that just had to fall by the wayside. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have like a 1 in a million shot to get into the playoffs. I have spies. That's how I knew the raid was coming. Yeah. Yeah. Well, well, nothing like a true redneck look, like a striking coal mine worker. Oh, thanks, Cyber Rider. I do appreciate that. Well, hey. Yeah. I can't believe the MLB is screwing around again. I would think they would want to like try to keep the season stable after all the BS they went through last year with the COVID nonsense. But hey, I am crazy like that. 2069? Well, that should be nice. I'll be proud. I'd be proud of them. You really think it's going to be Patriots Bucks this year? Uh, well, if it does come to that, then I'll probably have to root for the Patriots. Yeah, like if only to see Brady cry. Yeah. We'll see, Zach. We will see. Actually, the year that I moved to Chicago was actually the year that the White Sox broke their drought and won the World Series. And it was so much fun. I was in Wrigleyville, and a whole bunch of Sox fans just came streaming to Wrigley Field, held a dance party in front of the stadium. Like cars were driving around waving Sox flags and honking their horns. I actually remember seeing one guy peeing on the front gate. You know, a little bit disrespectful. But then, of course, somebody called the cops on us and they forced us to disperse because, God forbid, Sox fans celebrate the win. Louis, I am a Lions fan. Oh, he just tweeted me something. All right. Well, now that I don't have a game to focus on at the moment, I can check that out. Ah, congrats on 100 subs, man. Thanks, Geezer. Winner lost that Monday night game will weaken me the next morning. Yeah, it'll hit hard. Graham, if you can figure out my PayPal, then you can donate. I cannot get super chats until I hit 1,000 or do memberships until I get to that point. And I don't have Streamlabs set up. So the only donations that I've gotten so far are how people just have known which email address of mine my PayPal account is connected to. Yeah, first against the Vikings. I'm actually going to be streaming the Lions Vikings game with Minnesota Vikings Man 28 this Sunday. So, 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Oh, I did not know that second part. Good to know. Yeah, I can see that, Booker, but like I've said before, we all kind of look the same when we take our hats off, so. How does one become a Lions fan unless you live in or near Detroit? Colt, it's actually kind of a long, involved story. If you go back to, I actually did an interview with Grossi the previous season for the second Lions game, and I explained how I became a Lions fan in that one. If you want to go back and watch that, it's much more entertaining, and I am also a little tipsy during that interview and stumbling over my words, which I am embarrassed about, but it's going to be it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and Tom was great to talk to. And also I had fun screwing with him during that interview as well. Yeah, that stream is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's see. Go dip into the popcorn a little bit more. Got myself some goodies from the popcorn factory. A little early present from mi madre for the holidays. Hey, if the Lions win, I'll be honest, I am not going to rub it in Adam's face just because I'm not that kind of asshole. But I would probably either be laughing or agog. Let's see. True North, we've got the buttered, we have the cheesy, and over here we have the caramel. It's the classic mix-up. Start with the cheesy. I've always had a thing for those. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this will last a while. Where's that? All right. Yeah, I'll feel bad. I'll feel bad for Adam if the Vikings do lose to the Lions, but it'll also be hilarious, to be honest. Now, I've never really mixed them. Like, it's not like Skittles, you know. I could really, I've never really gotten into the whole mixing flavors thing. Maybe one day, but right now, I haven't had this any popcorn factory popcorn in a while. So I'm just enjoying it on itself. Hmm. Oh yeah, that that bright orange powdery cheese, baby. It's the best. And here we go. Third quarter is starting. Cowboys will receive because they deferred. The yardage and penalties and the time of possession's pretty even. It's just been the bad luck of that interception that the Saints had late in the second quarter. That's really been the deciding factor in how the score is going. Mm. And truth be told, Colt, I wasn't expecting the Lions to do too much. Essentially, they're stripping down and starting over. So I kind of expected them to have a terrible season. But like like I said in the first half, the difference between seeing the Lions play last season and this season is very, very apparent. They seemed like they were running in slow motion playing under Patricia. Just no urgency, no oomph to their effort on the field. And they're going to drop Ezekiel Elliott for a loss in the backfield. Some good effort by the front four for New Orleans. The second down and 12. Nice job. We have a better record than the Rams by half a game in the past 3 games. Very nice. Yeah, maybe I'll be in donation territory sometime soon. But not yet. Wow. A nice takedown of CD Lamb only allowed him to get maybe 2 yards on that play. It's impressive. Third and long. Nice job. Yeah. I would say, yeah, that it is just, injuries. Like, he spent years getting banged up, and either as decent as the Rams' offensive line may be, it's people are still getting through. He's still taking hits. And great coverage on Gallup. That'll be incomplete. There was pressure getting in Dak's face. The Saints are doing what I said they needed to do to take control of this game. And yeah, Stafford had to play through a lot because he was essentially carrying the team on his shoulders, I think, and he would feel like he was letting them down if he went out. But I don't see why he should have to do that now. I mean, the Rams have Wolford, and he proved himself last year in the playoffs. He played really well. So I would say that as soon as the Rams secure a playoff spot, if they do, that Stafford should sit and just let Wolford finish out the season, just to preserve him. Let him heal up a little bit. That, I think that would do them a world of good. Hmm. Oh, shoot. I forgot my towel. Oh, no. Ah, oh, thank goodness. Cheesy, terrible napkins for the win. All right. Huh. Let's see how this one is going to turn out for the Saints. Hopefully they can strike quickly, at least get a field goal. If they can at least get a field goal on this drive, I think they can get back into this game. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely need to get some O-line help. for to protect Stafford, protect that investment of theirs. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, it's exactly it, True North. Like they are essentially the bad news Bears or the Mighty Ducks. You know, they they are starting from the bottom and they don't have the the good Disney fortune to sneak in to the playoffs like those teams get to. It was going to be absolutely rough. I think for at least the next two seasons, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But the fact that people are paying attention to them specifically because of Dan Campbell, and I think from the number of close games that the Lions have had this season, you know, I believe that I believe that things are changing in Detroit. But because we're such a win now league, like Patrick Mahomes getting to the Super Bowl and winning so soon, and like that there, it's the Lions want to see the results now. I mean, the fans want to see the results now. Oh, nice pass out to the tight end. And he'll pick up about 6 on that play. Second down. Nice. Yeah, some good. Hey, tight ends are always good to have. Can't go wrong with good tight ends. And really, True North, why are you glad that the Packers didn't get OBJ? Hmm. Yep, 2nd and 4. And Dan Quinn still refuses to turn his cap around. Ugh. Hill is on the run, and he is going to get the first down. He is going to go to midfield and get tackled at the 49. Hooray! Would the Lions be better if they had drafted Brady when he was available? Off the top of my head, are you talking about drafted Brady when he was in the NFL draft or signed Brady after he was done with the Patriots? Ooh, that'll be a run of 7. Wonderful. 2nd down and 3. And they are moving and grooving. Signed. I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have been able to sign him. I don't think he would have gone to Detroit at all. As Brady is all about his ego, his brand, and there is nothing that Detroit could have contributed to him. To make him any money. Not even the specter of bringing a hopeless team back from the brink. He wants to win, and he wants to win now. Empty backfield for Hill. Raiders look like Cowboys look like they are showing blitz, and Taysom is going to run with it, and he will leap over a defender to get the first down. That's right, which he did. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as any Packers fan would tell you, having a good quarterback is good, but you cannot rely on them to carry the whole team. Because when people know that that's the only thing that you have, they will go after the quarterback, and if they neutralize them, then you're screwed. Another run for Taysom down to the 30, pickup of 8. Yeah, that's why you have to, have a rushing threat or two, have receivers and tight ends who can reliably make themselves available and be reliable pass catching threats. And especially a defense that is at least competent, if not dominant. Yeah. Well, I think it depends on if Love develops as Taysom gets the first down to the 24. They're going full Wildcat for this, and he's tugging on that splinted finger. Yeah, Geezer's got a point. Like with Fields this season, once he gets neutralized, the Bears kind of lose. Yeah. Exactly true, North. Packers are Super Bowl contenders because your defense is much better this year. Now, if Jordan Love is able to develop, I could see maybe in a couple of years, them becoming the Packers being playoff contenders and a dangerous team again. But once again, that's if Jordan Love develops. Taysom passing. Yeah, incomplete. Dang, that would have been a great catch. 2nd and 10. Any team is better with defense, but the Packers especially, because then they don't have to rely on the offense to save them all the time. No. Correction, Booker. Brady has done everything, and he never had any help ever, as I'm sure he will tell you or any of his fans will tell you himself. Fakes the handoff. Oh, that was just a bad throw from Hill trying to get Ingram. 3rd and 10. I think that hand's starting to bother Taysom. Oh, yeah, no, Packers are going to the playoffs. They'll definitely get past the first round. From there, who knows? There's my water. Back to his left, Taysom on 3rd and 10, the shotgun. And underthrows. Number 88, Montgomery cannot get that. Yeah. Promising start, but they kind of stall in Cowboys territory. And now we'll have to settle for the field goal. And hey, like I said, the defense has been keeping them in it. And that is enough for right now. 42-yard attempt from Marr. Nearly blocked, but curves it in, hooks it in. That's good, and now it is set 13 to 10. Oh. Yeah. Brady is very much like MJ, has to make a something out of nothing, but that's what makes them so great. They build off and are fueled by non-stories to help get them motivated. Well, you remember also how many weapons Jordan had around him when he was winning all those championships in Chicago. Darrington Evans has a YouTube channel. What kind of content does he do on there? Let's see. Oh, we still need more for that 10. Yep. Whoop. A little more on this side. There we go. Madden. Packers' offense is starting to get hot. If the offense plays anywhere near last year's level, there's no team in the NFC that can beat us. You're right about that, True North. Yeah. Oh yeah, Booker, I've seen the meme, the now ubiquitous Jordan meme of, and I took that personally. Oh, like truly being Hunter? Like, oh, I never got hit by a pitch, but I got my toe broken when I was playing catcher by somebody who tried to step on my foot to get me out of the way as I was trying to tag them out. Rodgers is going to win the Super Bowl just because of COVID. Hmm. My OKC Thunder just lost 152 to 79, largest margin of victory in NBA history. Oh yeah, well, holy crap, that's 73 points. Damn. I thought I lived through some terrible games as a Washington fan. Holy crap. Oh, oh, that hurt. Oh, I can imagine how much that hurts, Hunter. Ooh. Brady just got me into sports. I can see that. I can understand that. Hey, William, do the Thunder have like still have anybody decent on the team? Like I feels like they've been losing their star players like bit by bit by bit by bit. Wait, they lost to the Grizzlies. What, the Grizzlies are a powerhouse now? Holy crap. This was like to live through a sea change. First and 10 for the 25. Dak is going to get Gallup for about 4. Oh, welcome, Domer Ways. Glad to have you with us. We're just having a chill little stream here, taking in the Cowboys Saints game, eating some popcorn. Kind of the middle of the road to me. Okay. Zeke Little in the backfield, 2nd and 6. Dak barking out instructions, giving codes to the birds. Be a handoff to Elliott, and he will maybe get 3. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Ooh, man. Hmm. Forced John Morant to 0 points, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, anytime you can shut out a basketball player in a game, that is some good work. Empty backfield for Dak on 3rd and 3. 5 receivers set. 4 to the left side. Yeah, Pollard's looking for an interference flag, but the defender tripped first, so he ain't getting it. Ooh. Insurance claim? All right. Well, Booker, remember when you're famous, if you get into the All-Star game, try to bean the ugliest looking kid you can find with the ball. Don't really do that. We don't want to bean children. Just bean the meanest looking Karen you can find with a ball. He'll maybe get to the 11 on that punt return, or the 21. Workplace injury. Ah, okay. I am slowly caught up now. You know, I've had enough concussions and head injury in my life that sometimes it figures out it takes a little time for me to pick up on what people are talking about, and I'm sure that's only going to get more interesting the more people we have in here. Like, I've been tempted for brief moments to tell people to not like or subscribe just so that we could keep this like a small chill place, but nah. 101 likes. Hey, not bad. I'm pretty sure a lot of that was from the Grossi bump, but hey, I'll gladly take it. Milestone's a milestone. Besides, I got cheesy popcorn. This is a good night. And it's a game worth watching, which is sometimes even more rare in the NFL. $115 subs. Oh yeah, he's also got his chat on slow mode as well, so that helps a great deal. Ah, like I'm definitely not at the point where I need to put slow mode on to try to slow things down. But well, I've also tried to be consistent, and yeah, a lot of it is probably also me siphoning other subscribers from Grossi's channel. I'm not doing too much, just trying to keep it simple with a couple streams for now. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the plateau that I stand on for a very, very long time. As that seems to be the pattern, I think. Nice initial flurry of activity, and then there's lulls, and zooms and lulls, and zooms and lulls. Ooh, nice blindside block. An incredible catch by Smith. That is Smith, right? Number 11. But yeah, Kearse just got walloped as he was trying for a blindside sack on Hill. Oh. Now, of course, that's a penalty. Of course, that's a penalty. It was something good and interesting and an incredible play. That was from the side. What the heck are you talking about? Man. Ref ball strikes again. Oh, is it the fact that he led with the helmet? I didn't know that was a part of it for blindside blocking. Well, they had half distance to the goal, so now they're back at the 10, 1st and 21. Taysom has to pass, and he gets one out to Ty Montgomery, who will not get anywhere, maybe 1 yard. Yeah. And if I get 10,000 subs, I seriously will not know how to handle that. I mean, it already feels weird to have the audience here for this. I spent a couple of years doing radio, and we had no idea how to manage to figure out how many people were listening to us at once, even when we were online only. And so to be able to somewhat keep track of that is still mind-boggling, and also makes it still somewhat more real, Someone timestamped this moment for a year from now. All yours, Booker. Oh, we could still have scoregami. 3rd and 16. Taysom has to run. He'll have to pass and throw it at his tight end just to avoid the sack. That's a shame. They'll have to punt. Yeah, Sean's still mad. I would be too. Make sure. Mar will be backed up to the punter will be backed up to the goal line. avoids the block. Monster punt. Bounces out just past the 30 of the Cowboys. So is able to fight back and shift the field a great deal. So good for them. Hmm. Oh. Things and stuff. Stuff and things. Yeah, that was a nice punt. Hopefully for the Saints, hopefully they can keep the Cowboys there so it'll be a little more balanced when they get the ball back. How you guys doing out there? Ooh. Oh. I'm feeling good because thankfully there's actually stuff happening in this game, so it's making the time pass much easier than having to watch, failure after failure, interception after interception, or just nothing after nothing. Let's see. All right. Ooh, we're up to 8 people watching. I am I am impressed. Hooray. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. But the fact that Gallup and Lamb and Cooper are in the lineup, you know, that that has given me some worry that the Cowboys will be able to pull something off here, especially because Dak can be mobile when he needs to. He is a good quarterback no matter what people say to the contrary. I think just like anybody else, he needed more of a team around him, and those improvements with the defense, especially Diggs in the secondary, have been a great help for the Cowboys. They just need consistency. You know, I don't understand the algorithm. Do not question the almighty algorithm. May its benevolent wisdom shine down on us all. First and 10 for the 29. Pollard in the backfield. Dak will fake the handoff to him, and he will get brought down from behind while in an attempt to pass to Pollard. So it'll be second and 10. Yeah. Yeah. Why would you want to miss out on the WTF moments? That's where all the fun happens, as we've seen. Yeah. Susan Wazowski, bless us all. Yep, CD Lamb using his size to block out the defender, and we'll pick up 12 on that play for a first down. Yeah. Oh shoot. We lost 2 likes. Oh dear. I am heartbroken. I'll have to change my entire approach. And it gets aired out. Gallup had to. That was an overthrow. Gallup was trying to reach forward to get it, but no go. Oh. But right now, seems to be very little that is going to stop the Cowboys from extending their lead. Unless they can get some good plays in the backfield, some sacks on Dak. It's going to be tough. Yeah, that's probably what it was. And there goes Pollard. He has got one guy to beat. Can he do it? And it's a touchdown with a huge run from Tony Pollard. "58-yard TD run. And it's time to update the glorious scoreboard yet again. I was wondering when Pollard was going to get more involved in this game. I would like to say that they were trying to, lull them into a false sense of security, but I don't want to give Dan Quinn that much credit. Zerline's extra point is good. $20-10. I still think the Saints can come back. They just have to,